All rise, veuillez vous lever. The International Criminal Court is now in session. La danse à la Cour pénale internationale est ouverte.
The case of the prosecutor versus Ali Muhammad Ali Abd al-Rahman continued with the testimonies of 16 prosecution witnesses who testified between 26th September and 22nd November 2022 before Trial Chamber 1, comprised of Presiding Judge Joanna Connor, Judge Rene Alapini Gansu, and Judge Altair Violet Alexis Windsor. Mr. Abd al-Rahman, the alleged leader of the Janjaweed militia, is accused of 31 counts of war crimes and crimes against humanity allegedly committed in Darfur, Sudan, between August 2003 and at least April 2004. These crimes include directing attacks against a civilian population, murders, pillaging, rape, persecution, torture, cruel treatment, and other inhumane acts. The trial chamber granted protective measures such as the use of pseudonym, voice and image distortion, as well as conducting parts of the trial in private sessions to all the witnesses who testified during this period. The witnesses were first questioned by representatives of the Office of the Prosecutor, Senior Trial Lawyer Julian Nichols, trial lawyers Melissa Sims, Alison Whitford, Pubudu Sachithanandan, Jeremy Edward, and Associate Trial Lawyers Laura Morris and Rachel Mazzarella, and Associate Legal Officer Diana Tognini Saba, followed by further questioning from the legal representatives of victims, Natalie von Wistenhausen and Anand Shah, and finally, by lead defense counsel Cyril Lauchi and Associate Defense Counsel Ian Edwards. Several prosecution witnesses testified about the rape that occurred during the charged period. The witnesses testified that many civilians witnessed as their family members, friends, and neighbors were raped when their villages were attacked during the charged period. Witness P0011, Witness P1073, Witness P1074 were questioned by the prosecution about being assaulted and raped by the Janjaweed militia during attacks in their specific villages.
Madam Witness, were you tied, was your leg tied throughout the process as you were raped?
He tied my right leg.
And did your sister tell you that she had also been raped by Janjaweed inside her hut?
Answer: yes, she told me that she was raped.
And where did the Janjaweed take you after they raped you?
Guarda, sai che brutto nulla. Poi dire, due toglie donna sabatocchio, non mi dite ora che viene, ma due se ne viene di quello.
Answer: after I was raped in the same room, they took me by my hand and took me out of the room and threw me out of the door. Then they told my mother that she needed to come to take her daughter, myself that is.
And who provided you with medical care afterwards?
Yeah.
Answer: my mother.
The legal representative of victims in this case questioned most witnesses that testified during this period. The witnesses testified about how the attacks greatly impacted their families and their communities. The impact of the attacks was felt financially, economically, socially, physically, and psychologically. Witness P0011 testified about the consequences of sexual violence.
What is the consequence for a victim of sexual violence in your community? If this is something that you want to share with us.
Women who were raped, they are now disillusioned. I know some of them who committed suicide, they killed themselves. Some of them lost their minds due to this rape. They were living in isolation. They could not socialize with the others.
Another witness, witness P0907, testified about fleeing his village following Janjaweed attacks. After the attacks, the witness said that he, his family, and many other civilians fled and went to Delage. While the witness couldn't give an exact number of the displaced civilians during the attacks, the witness confirmed that the number was big because many people from neighboring villages also fled during attacks.
Did the displaced person suffer from any sicknesses or diseases, and did they get assistance for that as well?
It was tragic. Many children got affected and got diseases out of the they got diarrhea, they were starving, so many of the elderly died, and so many children died as well. Many died on the way to Delage as a result of malnutrition.
Could the persons who were sick or who suffered from diseases get some help after the arrival in Delage?
The situation was extremely difficult when we arrived in Delage. At the beginning, we did not receive any form of assistance or treatment unless the Red Crescent organization arrived. Only then they started to distribute some medications and some food, like biscuits and other food stuff. They gave children drop medications.
The defense questioned all witnesses during this evidentiary period. Witness P0907 was questioned by defense about Mr. Ali Kushaib's actions when the witness was arrested and detained at Delage police station. The witness explained that he and other detainees were ordered to lie on the ground. A few minutes later, Mr. Ali Kushaib and his men came in.
Did the person you call Ali Kushaib walk on your back?
Yes, Ali Kushaib stepped on my back, and he came from the northwest and he started walking on the backs of people, and he reached me and stepped on my back, and then he went towards the east.
Furthermore, during this period, many other witnesses testified, such as witnesses P1021, P0874, P0994, P0905, P0007, P0935, P0584, P0015, and others. Witness P085 testified about the name of Ali Muhammad Ali Abd al-Rahman. The witness said that Mr. Ali Kushaib used to come to his village and introduce himself with his real name of Ali Muhammad Ali Abd al-Rahman, and that is how the witness knew the accused's name. When asked why he didn't mention the name Ali Muhammad Ali Abd al-Rahman in his statement, but he was instead mentioning Mr. Ali Kushaib in his statement, the witness said that the accused was known mostly by the name of Ali Kushaib, and that's why he used that name in his witness statement.
Everything you say about the presence of the man you call Ali Kushaib in your village is also untrue.
I disagree with this too.
And finally, you have no knowledge of the man you call Ali Kushaib, and the truth is that you never met that person.
Answer: I disagree with this, because the person who is sitting behind you is Ali Kushaib, and we would call him Sheikh Ali or Mr. Ali or Dr. Ali, and he owned the pharmacy.
The trial in the case of the prosecutor versus Ali Muhammad Ali Abd al-Rahman will resume on 16th January 2023 with the testimonies of new witnesses called by the Office of the Prosecutor.